Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here with me today. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Bri and welcome everybody to October. So I think October is going to be an amazing month for all of you, especially those of you who have been putting in the work, who have been loving yourself and learning about yourself. I feel like this month you're definitely going to see all of that pay off. So today we're going to look at the general month of October and get the general energy, and then I'm going to go by sign and we're going to pull cards for everyone. Okay, so everyone's going to be able to walk away from this video with some messages. So let's go ahead and start shuffling. And while I'm shuffling, I'm going to give a couple of updates about what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel. So first of all, I have been trying to lock down a channel schedule. So what I'm going to do this month is we are going to do monthly videos. Okay, so those are going to be rolling out this week, and then I'm going to do mid-monthly videos as well in about 2.5 weeks, but those videos are going to have extendeds because I'm going to be going out of the country. So while I'm out of the country, private readings are going to close for a moment. Okay, cards are getting ready to come out. I'm going to be going out of the country, so private readings will be closed, but you'll be able to purchase extendeds if you want guidance. Okay, so if you're interested in a private reading, book that sooner than later so I can get you in. And if you're waiting on a private reading, those are rolling out this week. Okay, so most important messages for the month. We already had one card fly out, so this is perfect. So the past energy for the month, we have the Judgment card. Okay. The present energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. The future, we have the Three of Wands. Your goal for this month, we have the Fool. Perfect. Where to focus your energy this month, we have the Lovers card. The obstacle this month is the Eight of Swords. Your block is the Two of Swords. What to avoid this month, we have the Six of Pentacles, and the outcome of the month is the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun of Cups. So this month is going to be introspective, but it also is going to be action filled. Look at this. We have all of the suns here. Okay, you've got the Sun of Cups, Sun of Swords, and Sun of Wands. So you're going to want to move forward on something, but I caution you to really take the time to do introspection and make sure that you're not just being impulsive, that you're making decisions and taking actions that are really going to benefit you. Okay, some of the things that you're going to want to do, it might be a little premature. Okay, so though a lot of you may have new opportunities or new people come into the picture, you're going to want to make sure that it makes sense. Okay, but a lot of you have been working hard and fate is on your side. Okay, so the big thing this month to know is that if you've been working hard, let go. Okay, whatever you've been wishing for, if there is a specific job you've been hoping to get, an opportunity you've been hoping to get, a specific person that you've been hoping to get, trust that if you have set that intention, that it has been heard and it is coming to you. And there are a lot of different things going on in the background right now that are making sure that that happens. Okay, now the past energy, what are you leaving behind in September? We have the Judgment card. So a lot of you had to really do some deep searching last month, and you had to figure out what was the root cause of your suffering, of your pain, or of your anxiety, and you had to release it. You had to let it go. For some of you, you were actually able to speak with that person and get closure. Others of you weren't, but you were still able to find that closure within yourself and just give forgiveness, because you realize that you have to let things go in order to bring new, fresh energy in. And it does you no good holding on to grudges. It does you no good holding on to hurt. It does you no good. Because for a lot of you, that person that you were holding on to that hurt from, they aren't hurt, but you were experiencing that. So a lot of you last month, you freed yourself. So you're coming in to this month free. So the goal this month is the Fool. So you're on a brand new journey. You're starting a brand new path. It's a brand new way of interacting with the world, with viewing the world, with going about yourself in the world. I feel like a lot of you this month may be just on a whole different level. Like, you're a different person than you were last month, but you're a way different person than you were at the beginning of this year. Okay, it's almost like you've kind of gone through a whole cycle this whole time, and now in October, you get to kind of be the person that you've been becoming, and you're starting on this new path, and you're going to be learning so much more about yourself, so much more about the people in your life, and just so much more about life in general. Okay, now the block this month is the Two of Swords. So there is going to be a decision, or you currently have a decision between two different things that you have to make. For some of you, this is between two different people. For some of you, it's two different jobs, two different places that you could live, okay? Two different friendships, choosing between yourself and some other thing. Okay, and that's going to be the block here, is that you have to be decisive. You have to make a choice. The present energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. So it's important right now to make sure that you're not too attached to a certain outcome. Okay, and what I feel is that some of you may think that because I've done X amount of work, because I've been doing all this healing, because, you know, I've been putting in the hours, because I, you know, showed up extra to this thing, or I've been studying really hard, you think you're supposed to get something. But remember, you are not promised anything. Okay, so don't get too attached to a specific outcome. Also, for some of you, this is going to resonate, not to get too attached to material items, okay? And I feel like this kind of goes in with the Venus retrograde. Not only does Venus control our love life, but it also controls our money. So for some of you, you're going to be having a very interesting relationship with your material items and your money. So be very careful about that, not to be too attached to things of that nature as well. Now, the main focus this month is the Lovers. So like I said, for some of you, there is a big choice that you're having to make, and it is a head versus heart decision. So like I said in the beginning, you may want to just go gung-ho into one decision, and it might be based upon, you know, just going off a whim, trying to be passionate, doing what you want to do. But make sure you take the time and ensure that this decision is something that is going to resonate with you for the long run. Okay, so don't jump the gun too much, okay, because you may find yourself regretting that in the future. For some of you, this decision is going to be love-based. Now, what to avoid this month, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, like I said, a lot of you have been putting in the work, and you may be expecting a certain expectation. Okay, and like I said, a lot of you are going to start to see your hard work pay off, but it might not be in the way that you imagined, okay? So if you are really attached to something happen, one specific outcome happening, kind of open up your horizons, open up, your mind, and kind of think about other things that could possibly happen that would be just as good, that would also symbolize you being successful, okay? So again, don't get too attached to your material stuff. Pentacles are like material, finance, physical stuff that we can touch. So kind of release any attachments that you have to that. Now, going forward, we have the Three of Wands. So where you're kind of heading, the direction that you're moving towards is the direction of envisioning your future. As you go about on this fool's journey, you are going to start crafting your new life, okay? So it is a good time to visualize. It is a good time to think about what it is that you want and how you want your future to look. The obstacle this month is the Eight of Swords. So you may find yourself getting caught up in your head, okay? Try your best to not let yourself ruminate. And I know that I have a tendency to do this. As soon as I wake up in the morning, my brain starts going. It's going. And if I do that too long, then I find myself not being able to get done what I need to get done. So if you have that same problem, you're gonna want to, yes, allow yourself time to think, but don't allow yourself to overthink, okay? With this decision that you are having to make, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just go about your normal day-to-day routine, and as you go along throughout your day and you're accomplishing getting things done, this decision is going to be so much easier to make, okay? Thinking is really not going to be the best thing to do. You're going to want to just do and live your life and just be. The outcome of the month, we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be connecting more, okay? Now that we are in Libra season, you're going to want to go out. You're going to want to look nice. You're going to want to have connections, okay? So a lot of you are going to be connecting with old friends. A lot of you are going to be connecting with new friends. Some of you are going to be connecting with old lovers. Some of you with new lovers. Some of you are going to be really connected with your coworkers. Some of you with your family members. Okay, so this definitely is a month to reconnect yourself back into the world. If you've been withdrawn within this Virgo season, now is the time to come out of your shell and to really blossom. Now let's pull a Universe Has Your Back deck card and see what our big messages are this month. I absolutely love these cards and think they are wonderful messages to live by. Most important messages for everyone in October. All right, I'm going to pull 3. Beautiful. Okay, so these are beautiful cards. The first one that we have is my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Yes, so like I said, this is a month for you to let go and enjoy. Be in connection with other people, socialize, have a good time. Okay, now that we're in fall, for some of you where you live, it's getting cooler. For me in Florida, it is getting hotter, if that is possible. But it is a time where I feel like everyone can kind of start to talk again, and I'm super excited for it. So if you allow the universe, if you allow God, if that's what you believe in, to do its job and all you have to do is be happy, you are going to really love the outcome of this month. So if you are feeling down, if you are not feeling so hot, it's time to reconsider how much control you are trying to have over your life, over your situation. Okay, if you can't figure something out, if you don't know what to do, it is time to release that control. And the more faith you have that the universe is going to take care of whatever your issue is, the happier you're going to be, and the more love and joy you're going to be able to spread. Now, the next one says, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So this goes hand in hand with that last card. So when you focus on faith, when you allow the universe, when you allow God or whatever you believe in to take care of you, and you do that intentionally, the more fearless you're going to be able to be. And the more fearless you are, the less fear, doubt, anxiety that's weighing you down, the lighter, the freer you're going to feel. And finally, oneness is my true nature. And I feel like for a lot of you, what you have realized, what you have come into the understanding is that you are whole by yourself. I'm going to say it again. You are whole by yourself. There is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing that you are missing. Everything that you need, you have within you. And if you feel like you don't, ask for it. But that is who you are. And a lot of us, myself included, at different points in time in our life, especially this year, have yearned for another individual that we thought that we needed, that we thought was going to complete us, and we have now realized we have always been whole, we have always been complete. And when you align with that, and when you love yourself for being that whole beautiful person that you are, life is so amazing. So that is my general message for all of you. Let's go ahead and get into the signs. I'm going to pull out a notebook here, and I am going to write down the timestamps. So I have that over here. We're going to start with Aries. So let's pick these cards up, and we will get into the by sign. So we are going to do a little shorter message per sign. All right. So Aries, let's see what your messages are for the month of October. Most important messages for Aries. All right, so present moment, Aries, we have the Daughter of Pentacles. Your goal is the world. Where to focus this month is on the Death card. Your obstacle this month is the Ace of Cups. And the outcome of the month is the 10 of Pentacles. So bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Aries, like I said in the general message, luck is on your side. The universe is on your side, and it has got your back this month, okay? Your present energy for the month. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. So a lot of you Aries are starting off on brand new endeavors. These are brand new jobs, brand new businesses, or brand new energy within your material world. And it's very promising with the 10 of Pentacles being in your outcome for the month. So your goal this month, Aries, you have the World, and where to focus, we have the Death card. So this is telling me that for you guys, this is a month of being reborn, okay? You are letting go of any energy that is not serving you, letting go of the past and making space for whatever new is to come. So, brand new cycle here, brand new cycle. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with your material, physical world. Now, your obstacle this month is going to be the Ace of Cups. So I feel for you that love relationships are going to be a big focus this month. For some of you, there may be a new person in the picture, okay, maybe recently new. And this month, you're going to kind of be having to navigate how you're going to deal with this person now that you are ending this one phase of your life, moving into another. You're completely changing and transforming, and now you have to decide, how are love relationships going to play into my life? Okay, so I feel like there's going to be like a readjustment period here, trying to figure out how certain people are going to be a part of you. Okay, but with the 10 of Pentacles, Aries, I feel like whatever it is that you do this month, you're going to be really happy with the outcome. So let's pull a message from the universe has your back deck. Most important message for Aries. It says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So yes, this is a big message for everyone this month. So Aries, this is a time for you to let go of control. Like we saw in the general, that Fool card, this is a brand new journey. You're not going to know everything right off the bat. You're not going to have all the answers right off the bat. So the more you allow yourself to be guided, the more pleasant this experience is going to be this month. So I wish you guys the best. Let's go ahead and pick up these cards and let's go for Taurus. Okay. So Taurus, let's see what your most important messages are for the month of October. Most important messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the most important messages for you guys? All right, so your present energy, we have the Empress. The goal, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Your main intention or your focus is the Mother of Wands. The obstacle this month is the Sun. And the outcome, we have the Five of Cups. So Taurus, bottom of the deck, we have that Sun of Cups again. So this is going to be a deeply introspective time for you guys. Now, your energy for the month, we have the Empress. So you're really going to be focusing on nurturing and caring for yourself and for others as well. But I feel like there's a big focus on the self. So I feel like you guys are going to be spending a lot of time in an introspective mode, thinking about what you can do to create a better emotional environment for yourself. The goal this month is the Eight of Pentacles. So it's for you to really be attentive to your work, to really love what it is that you're doing and find joy in your work because it is bringing you something very positive. I feel like you're very passionate about your work this month because where you are to focus is the Mother of Wands. So if there is something that you're really passionate about, that's where you're going to want to focus your work into. So this is a good month to start a passion project or possibly a business that you are very passionate about. Okay, the main focus this month is about you I feel like doing your thing, that's what makes you attractive this month. By you really focusing on what it is that you want for your life, that's going to make you attractive to other people. Now, the obstacle this month, we have the sun. So you may find yourself getting really caught up into work and not giving yourself time to really enjoy what you're doing. Remember, you are most attractive when you are doing what you are passionate about. So if you're not feeling positive, it's a good time to reevaluate, am I happy with what I am doing, or is it draining me? Okay, so a lot of you may be kind of reevaluating your job this month, kind of seeing if you're liking the tasks that you're doing at work. Maybe you need to switch something up so that you can be more positive about what you're doing, because I feel like if some of you guys are in jobs or careers that you don't like, it is going to be very evident to you and be very evident to others. So remember to nurture and care for yourself this month. The outcome of the month, we have the 5 of Cups. So there is going to be something that you're going to be disappointed about, something that is going to let you down, or something that isn't going to meet your expectations. So I feel like the message here for you is to make sure you're not too attached to an outcome like we talked about in the general. And also make sure that you don't have too high of expectations for people or situations, okay? Let's pull a card from the Universe Has Your Back deck for you guys. It says, when I recognize that I have chosen fear, I choose again. I choose love. Yeah, so for some of you, you may be in a career or you may be in a situation that you are staying in because you're afraid that if you leave, you won't have enough money. Or you're afraid that if you leave, you're going to lose some sense of stability. Or you're going to lose some part of yourself that you've been working on for a long time. And if you're doing that out of fear, this is an opportunity to choose again. I feel like for some of you, you're in a situation that is making it very difficult for you to be happy. This could also be related to a love situation. You may be staying stuck to people out of fear of being alone. Okay, so if you're doing that, if there's anything that you're not 100% in love with, it's time to reevaluate where you are. All right, so I hope this message has helped you guys. Let's move into Gemini. All right, so Gemini, let's see what the most important messages are for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa. All right, so I'm going to take that card for you guys. Most important messages for Gemini. All right, so Gemini, present moment, we have the 2 of Wands. Your goal for the month is the Temperance card. Where to focus your intention this month is the Magician card. The obstacle this month is the Ace of Swords. And the outcome of the month is the Tower. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups. So, Geminis, 4 of Cups, and look underneath that, we have the Justice card and the 10 of Swords. So I feel like there has been a situation that you guys have been holding on to for some time now, and it has just emotionally made you kind of not focus on what was super important to you. But I feel like this month you are getting justice, you are taking your power back, you are getting the answers that you need. A cycle is ending for you. If you've been hanging on to something that has not been resonating with you, that is over. That is ending. If you've been carrying around any mental stress, any mental baggage, that is coming to a close. And I feel like that is happening by you making a decision to move forward. Now, your present energy, we have the Two of Wands. So you are analyzing your past, analyzing your present, and analyzing your future, and really making decisions on how you want to proceed forward. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you have been carrying around something. I feel like it's more of a mental thing, and that is being let go. Because your goal this month is the Temperance card. So you are doing some really big inner healing. You have come to some really big mental realizations, and it is freeing you for a future. And this month you are crafting that new future. You have the Magician on where to focus. So you are whole, you are ready, you have everything that you need. You have learned all the lessons that you need to have learned to do whatever it is that you want. So some of you may be moving, some of you may be going into new jobs, starting new businesses, doing brand new things, and you are ready, my love. The obstacle this month is going to be the Ace of Swords. So there is going to be a need to really make sure that you are in alignment with your truth and making sure that you're getting to the bottom of everything. Don't take everything this month at face value. Kind of make sure that you understand the deeper meaning. Make sure that you are okay with that. Make sure you have all the answers, and make sure that you're being 100% honest with yourself in every situation. The outcome of the month is the Tower. So at the end of the month, there is going to be an opportunity for major change and transformation in your life. A big truth may be revealed to you. You may start to follow your truth, and that may lead you down the road to a new you that you never imagined, okay? I feel like at the end of the month, you're going to have a very eye-opening moment, and that is going to lead you into a very interesting November. So let's pull a Universe Has Your Back card. Most important messages for Gemini. I honor how I want to feel. So this is a perfect card for you guys. Like I said, there is something that you are having to address, something that you're getting justice on. And when you are achieving justice in the situation, you know, people may want to make you feel like you're being crazy, or that you're making a big deal about something, or you're being dramatic. But no, if you feel a certain way about something, it is your right to feel that way, and you're honoring that. If something is preventing you from doing your healing work, you're not allowing that to happen, okay? If something is preventing you from moving forward, if someone is holding you back from achieving the truth, definitely have to reevaluate that person or that situation. If you feel a certain way this month, go with it. Don't let other people sway you from feeling the way that you feel. And if you need to take a break, if you need to take some time out for yourself, that is perfectly okay. So I wish you guys the best. Let's go ahead and get into Cancer. All right, so Cancer. Most important messages for Cancers. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, so we have two cards that came out. Your present energy, we have the Son of Swords. Your goal, we have the Four of Swords. Where to focus, we have the Mother of Pentacles. Your obstacle this month, we have the Mother of Cups. And the outcome of the month, we have the Son of Cups. Okay, so 2 cards from the beginning message. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So this month, I feel like your emotional state is going to be tested. And it's going to kind of see how far you have come, or challenge how far you have come. We have the Eight of Swords underneath that, so make sure that you're not getting too in your head or falling back into old patterns. Now, the present energy, we have the Son of Swords. So there is something that you are quite determined to get, whether this is a job, if this is a relationship, if this is a material item like a car or a house. There's something that you want and you're going for it. The goal this month is the Four of Swords. So I feel like it's important this month to take some time out and reevaluate from time to time what it is that you are doing, making sure that you are remaining passionate, that you are remaining determined in what it is that you are doing, and not getting too burnt out, okay? Not being too focused on the outcome and enjoying the journey. So this month, don't forget to take some downtime. Where you're going to be focusing your energy, the best place to focus your intention, we have the Mother of Pentacles. So this is focusing on your finances, focusing on your career, focusing on your material items, your home, your asset, things like that. You're going to want to make sure that everything is in alignment, everything is stable, but also that you can share your resources with others. Okay, so if you find yourself getting too attached to your outcome or to your material items, make sure that you are creating a life and creating a future that you're going to be able to bring other people in, okay? The obstacle this month, we have the Mother of Cups. So you may find yourself wanting to go back into your default, going back into your emotional state, but I feel like this is a month that you're going to be out of your element a little bit, okay? I feel like if you find yourself doing too much emotionally or in your feelings too much, that you're not going to be able to focus on what it is that is the big priority this month. And I feel like it's something work related. Some of you may have a lot to do. Some of you may be in school and this is just a really busy month in school. Some of you may have a lot of projects at work, or you've picked up more responsibility at work because you're working towards some bigger goal, and you're gonna have to put your emotions on the sideline while you're doing that, but you also have to take time to connect with that from time to time. Now, like I said, you are going to be emotionally tested this month, and I feel like it's almost a test of how much can you get out of your comfort zone, okay? And I feel like you're going to be encouraged to be out of your comfort zone a lot this month. The outcome of the month, we have the Son of Cups. So I feel like you learn how to not allow your emotions to totally run the show all the time, and you find that you're actually quite productive when you do that. When you start taking out how you feel about something and you start doing it because it needs to be done, you're gonna find that you're gonna be way more productive. Okay, so let's pull a card for you from the Universe Has Your Back deck. It says, happiness is my birthright. So yes, you are allowed to be happy, okay? If you feel like this year or the past couple months have just been really tough and you're waiting for that moment to breathe, or you're waiting for something to come in and make you happy, or someone to come in and make you happy, it is time to be happy right now. You are allowed to be happy always, okay? It is what you were put on this earth to do. And if you find that you're not happy, reevaluate how much control you are trying to have over your situation and release some of that control to the universe, to God. So I hope that this message has helped you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Let's go ahead and do Leo. All right, so Leo. Most important messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do Leos need to know this month? All right, so present moment, Leo, we have the Temperance card. Your goal for the month, we have the Magician. Where to focus this month is the Father of Wands. Your obstacle this month is the Eight of Cups. And the outcome of the month, we have the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So, Leo, I feel like communication is a big theme this month. You are going to want to communicate with the people in your life, and they are going to want to communicate with you. I feel like this has to do with a love situation or a romantic partner. Underneath that, we have the Two of Swords as well as the Six of Cups. So, I'm sorry, Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there is going to be a big decision that is going to be made, and it is a decision that is coming up as a result of a lot of effort and patience. Now, we have the Temperance card as your present, so I feel like you are in a cycle of healing. You are coming to a great understanding of something, and that is really fueling you to want to go forward. This healing that you have, it has given you new life for something, new energy for something, and you have the Magician as your goal. So you are going to be using that energy, harnessing that energy to do something big. So if there's something that you want to do, Leo, this is a month to get started. We're going to focus your energy. We have the Father of Wands, which is a card that I feel embodies the Leo energy. So I feel like this month, the focus is really on you being passionate about what you're doing and really owning what you are doing. So whatever situation you found yourself in that you were healing from, you're taking that energy and you're now using it as fire to move forward and to fuel your passion. So you've got everything that you need right now to do whatever it is that you want to do. So if you want to do this new love relationship, or you want to find a new partner, that is possible for you this month. If there is a passion project that you want to get into this month, you can do that as well. Now, the obstacle, we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like there is something that you are having to let go of. This could be something from last month that is lingering, that you're still just kind of processing, you're still healing from, that you are letting go of. Okay, for some of you, this is kind of focusing more and moving more into your spiritual nature, into a spiritual space, as opposed to a more physical one. Okay, so I feel like for you, it's really important to be more connected in this month with the spiritual as opposed to the physical. And being more passionate in the things that you're doing and the way that you're thinking. The outcome of the month, we have the Two of Cups. So I feel like a lot of my Leos are going to either be reconnecting with a past lover and re-sparking love, even if it's only temporary. Okay, for some of you, this is going to be a temporary thing. Others of you are going to be starting new relationship cycles, or some of you guys are going to be redefining what you want in a partner, what you want in a relationship, or kind of redefining the way that you do romance and partnerships. But all in all, I feel like it's a really positive time for you, and I feel like you're going to be much more clear about your love life by the end of the month. So most important message for Leo. Oneness is my true nature. So yeah, I feel like you guys have definitely done some healing. You've come into some great understanding, and now you're feeling whole. And because you're feeling whole individually, you're able to share that with someone else now, or you can attract in someone who also feels that they are whole as well. So wishing you guys the best of luck. Let's go into Virgo. All right, so Virgo. Most important messages for Virgos. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, so present moment Virgos, we have the Two of Cups. Your goal this month, we have the Temperance card. Where to focus is on the Death card. Your obstacle this month is the Six of Pentacles. And the outcome, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So you guys are ending a cycle, okay? You are completing something. You are letting go of a way of thinking that no longer serves you, that no longer resonates with you, okay? You're now developing a brand new thought pattern, or a brand new way of seeing the world, or a brand new mindset. Perhaps the mindset that you've been in has been quite heavy and hasn't really been getting you any results that you want. We have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles underneath that. So some of you may be having someone from the past return, and it may be a good thing for some of you because this person is going to allow you to have some type of closure in your life, allow you to let go of something. For others of you, this is going to be really positive because it's someone that you're going to be able to start to develop something new with, okay? Your present energy, we have the Two of Cups, so I feel like relationships are a focus for you. For some of you, it's going to be somebody from your past, okay? The goal this month is the Temperance card. So I feel like this relationship that is coming back, or maybe is kind of lingering, or one that may be popping up, for some of you it may be a new relationship, it is going to allow for great healing, okay? So don't necessarily just approach the relationship for romantic reasons. Look at the lessons that you're being shown here. Look at the lessons that you may have learned in the past and how this applies to that. For some of you, you're going to be able to use something that you've learned recently with this person. Okay, for some of you, this person isn't intended to be around in your life forever, but they definitely are here for the season. okay? For some of you, it's just going to be this month for a certain period of time. For others of you, I feel like they're going to be lingering around for a little bit. The focus of the month is the Death card. So it is a time to let go of old things for the sake of bringing in new. For some of you, this is going to be letting go of a way of thinking that is just outdated. Okay, maybe you had a certain way that you thought things are supposed to go, or a certain way that you wanted things to pan out, and you're realizing that that way of thinking is not going to get you to where you want, or that way of thinking just simply is not realistic, or it's not possible. Okay, so this month is about bringing in some fresh new energy, and I feel like it's specifically related to your love life. The obstacle this month is the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like you've been working at things in a certain way. For some of you, it's a way that you've been thinking, and you're now going to find that that way of thinking isn't working, but you're not going to want to let it go. Okay, you may be someone who is very regimented, someone who has a certain way of doing things. Virgos definitely like routine. They like doing things the same way, and you may have been doing things the same way for a long time. But like I keep saying, it's not yielding the results that you want. So something has to change. And I feel like this is going to cause you to have to take some time out to really think about what it is that you've been doing, why that hasn't been working, and what it is that you can do now that's going to get you to where you want to go. For some of you, this has to do with relationships. You might have a way that you think relationships are supposed to go, and you might be learning through this person, through this situation, that you don't really like that, or if you want to be with this person, you're going to have to change something, okay? Because this situation may call for it. You may realize that you want to be with this person, but you may not be ready, but it's not that there's anything wrong with this person. It's something that you have to look at in yourself, okay? And I feel like you're going to be spending time at the end of the month really evaluating, okay? So like I said in the beginning, you might want to go gung-ho on something. You might be really, really determined to do something. For some of you, this might be a love relationship, but make sure that whatever you do, that it really resonates with who you are today, not with the way that you were doing things, not even last month, not even this whole year, okay? Because you may be a whole new person now. And this person that comes back, they may not know you for the new person that you are. So make sure that they're here for you. Okay, let's pull a Universe Has Your Back deck card for you guys. It says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Okay, so if you find yourself, especially at the end of the month, feeling any of this, this is why you're contemplating. You're figuring out why you feel this way and what you need to do to change it. Okay, so I really feel like this is going to be a really important month for Virgos. I feel like this Venus retrograde that we are having is going to be really profound for you guys, especially as we just got out of your birthday season. I feel like you guys were in your element, and you guys have had a lot of really big realizations this past month, and I feel like you now have to kind of rethink how you want to do things, and the first area that's coming up is in relationship. Okay, so anytime you find yourself experiencing this attack, pain, fear, judgment, or feeling separation, that's a time to pull back and to do this healing and to evaluate what needs to be let go. Okay, so I feel like you guys are going to be doing a lot of letting go this month and a lot of kind of finding out what you really want. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, let's do Libra. Okay, so Libra. Most important messages for Libras. What do Libras need to know? Got 2 cards that came out. What do Libras need to hear? All right, Libra, so your present moment, we have the High Priestess. Your goal for the month, we have the 9 of Wands. Where to focus is on the Strength card. The obstacle this month is the Ace of Wands. And what the outcome is, I don't know why I flipped that over, is the 5 of Wands. I thought that was upside down for some reason. Bottom of the deck is the Daughter of Wands. So happy birthday, first of all, to my Libras. And we have the Daughter of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like this month is all about you guys, okay? This month, you're really going to be focusing in on what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that you desire. You're going to be focusing on your own journey, on your own path. If you've been thinking a lot about other people, you're now going to be thinking about you. A lot of you may be wanting to do new things, wanting to really take care of yourself, wanting to go out, wanting to be seen. And I feel like this is what's going to make you feel good this month. This is what's going to make you feel abundant. Doing you makes you feel abundant. Now we have the High Priestess. So a lot of you may be really tuned in, really connected with your intuition. I really feel like you guys are really feeling yourself right now. That's just really the general energy that I feel, that you guys are feeling really good. And you're feeling really confident in your intuition. Whatever your gut is telling you, you're going with it. Whatever you kind of feel called to, you're moving towards that. And that's a really good place to be. The goal this month is the 9 of Wands. So it's keeping up that determination that you guys have had all year round, keeping up that strength, keeping that vision in mind of what you have. And I feel like your intuition is really on it right now, because it's just like you have one little bit to go. And I feel like by the end of this Libra season, you guys are going to feel brand new and you're going to feel more confident. Where to focus this month, we have the Strength card. So it is on, like I said, trusting yourself, trusting your gut, but I feel like also trusting the universe as well is big. And it's also allowing the universe to help you out emotionally and not carrying so much emotional weight on yourself. Okay, that's going to be really big for you guys. And just having the confidence in yourself is going to make a big difference this month. Okay, and that is going to require a lot of strength for some of you in what you're doing, because some of you may be doing new ventures, starting new things that you've never done before, and you're gonna naturally want to be, unconfident and unsure of yourself. But I feel like for what you want to do, it's really important that you realize that you are ready. You will never be given anything on your path that you are not ready for, okay? Now, the obstacle is that Ace of Wands. So like I said, for some of you, there is something new that is starting in your life that you may be a little unsure about, that you may not have all the answers to, that you may not understand fully, but you're going to have to move forward anyways. Okay. For some of you, there's something that you want to start and you may have been holding back, but your intuition may be screaming at you to do it. So this is the time to start. Don't let any fear stop you, okay? The end of the month, we have the Five of Wands. So you may end up in some type of conflict. I feel like this is more inner conflict. And I feel like this is basically your head and your heart may be at odds with one another. You may be really confident on one side, and then the other side may be a little shaky. Okay, so I feel, like I said, I feel like you trust in yourself, even if it seems crazy, even if it seems unlikely, you have to go with it. You can't let fear overtake you and run the show this month. You have to just do you. That is when you are going to feel the best. Okay, so let's pull a card for you. It says happiness is my birthright. So I believe this came out for Leo, maybe? Or Virgo, I'm not sure. But happiness is your birthright. So I feel like there is something that you want to do that you know is going to make you happy. You know it. You know it's your passion. You know you want it. But I feel like you might be worried about what other people are going to have to say about that. What you may lose in the process of doing that. I feel like there's something that is preventing you from doing this one thing. So this is going to resonate with all of the Libras differently, but really evaluate that. What is holding you back? And is it a legitimate fear? Is it something like legitimately bad can happen to you, or is it just your mind making something up? Okay, but remember, if there's something that you know is going to make you happy, that's what you need to strive for, no matter what the obstacles are. With the Nine of Wands here, you've been working towards this, and you might just be at that little final push. So allow your intuition to guide you into victory, to guide you into happiness. All right, guys, so I hope that message has helped, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, let's go into Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Most important messages for Scorpios. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know this month? Scorpio. All right, present energy for Scorpios. We have the Mother of Swords. Your goal this month, Scorpio, is the Emperor. Where to focus is the Five of Swords. Your obstacle, we have the Three of Cups. And the outcome, we have the Sun. Bottom of the deck, we have the Mother of Pentacles. So we have the Mother of Swords and the Mother of Pentacles. So you Scorpios are speaking your mind, okay? And you are working on your stability. There may be brand new things that you are doing to bring new stability into your life. With this Mother of Swords being your present moment, I feel like you guys are honoring your emotions to the 100th power. Whatever it is that you feel, you are not allowing anyone to shake you on that, or you are not allowing people to tell you how to think, how to act. Okay, I feel like you're being very genuine. You might find yourself being very blunt and very honest, but it is all in the name of doing you. Okay, the goal this month is the Emperor, so it's all about finding your ground. It's all about being stable. For some of you, you are doing that material-wise. Some of you may be starting new jobs or advancing in your career in your jobs. You might be in school. You might be making more money or maybe starting a business. You might have recently bought a house or bought a new apartment or bought something that is going to help to bring you more results in the future. Okay, you're setting the seeds for the new future. And with this Mother of Swords, I feel like you are doing it very confidently, very dominantly. The focus this month, we have the Five of Swords. So you might find with you being really honest, with you being very blunt, with you taking this very grounded stance in your life, you might be coming into conflict with other people in your life, like maybe people that you live with or people that you work with, potentially in like relationships, like friendships, dating partners. Okay, you might find that there is a little bit of conflict between people because in the obstacle you do have the Three of Cups. So you may find that as you focus on your stability and you are being very honest with yourself, that relationships become a little bit challenging. And that's going to be the big thing this month, is being yourself and not allowing other people to prevent you from doing that. You may have been people pleasing. You may have been letting people take advantage of you. You may have been, maybe unconsciously being taken advantage of, but you've come into this realization now and you're kind of reevaluating all the people in your life. Like you may have recently had a situation happen that has made you kind of rethink everything and everyone, and now you're like, who's really got my best interest at heart? Now, the outcome of the month, we have the Sun. So I feel like if you stick to your guns, if you stick to what you know, if you stick to your truth and you focus on your stability, you're going to be very happy with the outcome. And even if certain people leave your life, even if certain people aren't going to be around anymore, you realize that certain people really weren't ever really there for you in the beginning, it is going to be a positive thing, because then you're going to know that you are being surrounded with only the positive and only the best. So let's pull a Universe Has Your Back card. It says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Yes, this is exactly what I was talking about here with this Five of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, you might be having turbulent times in your relationships, romantic, friendship, business. Okay, but the more that you have faith that you're doing the right thing, the more you have faith in yourself and faith in the universe, you're going to be able to learn those lessons. You're going to be able to take bad situations and turn them into good situations. Any conflict that you have with anyone, it's going to be a catalyst for growth. For some of your relationship, this conflict is going to take you in a brand new, brighter direction. Okay, some of your relationships may strengthen as a result of this trauma. Others may fall away, but that is still positive. Okay, and when you can kind of get over whatever fear, and for some of you, I feel like this is a fear of maybe being alone or a fear of not being able to please other people, you're gonna see that being true to you and loving yourself is way more important. All right, so I hope that has helped. I hope you guys have a great month, and let's get ready for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what the most important messages are for you. Most important messages for Sagittarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? All right, so present moment, we have the Justice card. The goal is the Tower. Your focus is the Hanged Man. The obstacle, Ten of Pentacles. And the outcome, the Ten of Swords. So definitely, Sagittarius, you guys are ending a cycle. Something is letting go. Something is falling away this month. We have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there's some situation that has been causing you a lot of anxiety. There is one place that your mind has been. It has been the forefront of your thoughts. No matter what you are doing, you've been thinking about it. And even when you try to not think about it, you're thinking about it in a different way. Okay, you may have been like trying to get guidance on the situation. You may be talking to your friends, you might be reading books, reading articles, maybe you've reached out to like a mentor or a coach or a reader or something or someone who gives you guidance on the situation. I feel like ultimately you're trying to get to the bottom of something. You are trying to get answers. You are trying to make a decision. Which way is this going to go? The goal of the month is the Tower. So it's all about letting this moment happen. The Tower, to me, is a positive card because it is allowing and giving you an opportunity to change something in your life. I feel like something has recently been revealed to you. It may have been something unexpected, or it may have been something that you knew was coming for a long time, but either way, something has been brought to your attention for a reason, for a very big purpose. And with the Hanged Man being the middle of the reading of where to focus, I feel like you're needing to sacrifice one thing in order to bring something else into your life. The big obstacle here is the Ten of Pentacles. So you want to be happy, you want to be abundant, and I feel like this situation is preventing that. Whatever this is, it could be affecting your work. Okay, it may have you distracted at work. You may not be doing as well because your focus is off, and you may have a job where you really need to focus. For some of you, I feel like you may share resources with this person, and that also might be a big deal. Like maybe you guys live together and that is preventing you from moving forward. That's a challenge. It adds another layer to this, to the emotional component of it. Okay. But the outcome of the month, we have the Ten of Swords. So something comes to an end because it is simply over. I feel like there is just something that just cannot go on anymore. And I feel like what happens is you just stop wanting to think about it. You realize that it's too much of a burden, it's too much to carry, and you have to just let something go. Okay. So let's pull a Universe Has Your Back deck card for this. My vibes speak louder than my words. So in this situation, I feel like you may not be talking a lot, okay, but I feel like your energy is telling this person, telling the situation, everything that they need to know, okay? So be very careful about the energy that you're giving off, how you are presenting yourself to other people, okay? If there is a situation in which you need to be in high vibration, whatever the situation is, it's important to kind of make sure that you've dealt with it and that you've wrapped it up so that it's not affecting other areas of your life. Okay, I feel like you don't want to allow the situation to do that, but it might be so big and so it's just so much of a focus that it's kind of bleeding over into other things and affecting other things. So just be very careful of and very mindful of the vibrations that you're putting out there. Okay. And if you are going through something, talk to the people around you about what you're going on. You know, definitely get opinions from other people about what they think and what their opinion is. All right. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope you guys have a great month. Let's go into Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the most important messages that Capricorns need to know? We just had the High Priestess fall out. Most important messages for Capricorns. All right, your goal this month is the Daughter of Wands. Where to focus? We have the Nine of Cups. Your obstacle is the Eight of Pentacles. And what to avoid, I'm sorry, not what to avoid. The outcome is the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Daughter of Swords. So I feel like Capricorns, this month, you're going to be pulled away from whatever you're normally surrounded in, whatever you're normally entangled in. I feel like you're going to be taking a bird's eye view and taking a step back so that you can look at something. Some of you may be traveling, kind of getting out of your normal circumstances and looking at things from another perspective. With the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like you're doing this for the sake of making sure that you're on the right path, or that you like the path that you're going down. We also have the Seven of Wands, so you may be traveling solo, or this may be a very solo thing that you're doing, and I feel like you're doing that to make sure that you are on track. It's kind of like a quality control thing for you. Now, your present moment, we have the High Priestess. So I feel like you are super tuned in to yourself, super tuned in to the insights that you are receiving, and you're very open to hearing outside guidance. I feel for some reason that you really want to make sure that you have a full understanding of what's going on, but not just physically, but also mentally and spiritually. The goal this month is the Daughter of Wands. So you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your own path, focusing on your journey, making sure that you're doing things for you and setting yourself up on a road that you're really going to like. The main focus, where you're kind of going to be putting your energy, is in the Nine of Cups. So in emotional abundance, I feel like this month you're wanting to make sure that you're feeling good. That's the big theme for you this month. So you're going to be doing things that cater more to the emotion, and you're staying very in tune with that. You're staying in tune with your emotional state. If you find yourself getting too far off or going too deep into work, which is the obstacle here, you're going to be pulling yourself back. Like I said, some of you may be taking a trip or taking a vacation this month, like myself. I am a Capricorn, I'm taking a trip. Some of you guys might find yourself doing that for your own emotional good. You might be sharing emotions with other people as well. The obstacle for the month, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So work may be a very big part of this month. It may be preventing you from having this emotional abundance, this emotional bliss, or preventing you from having something that you want to come true. So just be mindful of that. Remember this month to not let work overtake you or be the main focus. Focus more on your happiness as opposed to your pentacles. The outcome of the month, we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like there is something that you're going to identify this month, or you maybe have identified that you have to let go of, or that you have to kind of just let be at this point in time. So I feel like that's kind of what the outcome of the month is. And I feel like you're letting go of one thing and you're changing that focus onto yourself. Okay, So that's going to be interesting to see how or what this specifically is. For some of you, you're just making a transition from being so focused on work and you're moving into more of the spiritual, moving more into the emotional, and that's where you end up at. Some of you may get to that point as a result of traveling, as a result of being kind of pulled back. Okay, let's pull a Universe Has Your Back card and see what the most important message is for you all this month. Happiness is my birthright. So this has come out for 3 signs now. So this is really where you're focusing on. You're way more focused this month on making sure that you're happy, doing things that make you happy, spending time with people that make you happy. This is where you're going to feel success this month. It's not going to be in work. I don't feel like work is going to give you the normal feeling of success that it normally does. I feel like where you really are focusing on is making sure that your life outside of work is in order and taken care of. I feel like you guys may be connecting with other people, with new people, people who really serve you emotionally, people who do bring you happiness, or people who help you to discover your own happiness. So I wish you guys the best of luck this month. Let's go into Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, most important messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of October? All right, so present moment, we have the Daughter of Wands. The goal, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The focus is the Son of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Four of Cups. And the outcome is the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So for some of my Aquarius people, the underlying energy of this month is the Ace of Cups. So it's about relationships. Some of you may be forming a new emotional bond with someone. For some of you, this is a new emotional bond with yourself. And this bond is making you quite happy, and it is making you want to celebrate. Some of you guys may be getting into new partnerships. Some of you may be getting engaged, getting married, going deeper into a partnership, and it is making you really happy. We also have the Mother of Cups here, as well as your card, the Star. So I feel like overall you guys are feeling really good this month. The present energy, we have the Daughter of Wands. So you're very focused on yourself, very focused on the path, very focused on what it is that you need to do in order to keep growing, keep learning. The goal here is the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are putting in that work, and your main focus, your intention is the Son of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you guys, this new relationship energy is giving you the energy to push forward. It's giving you the energy to work towards something. Perhaps you and your partner have a goal that you need to achieve, and you're really working towards it. Like for some of you, maybe you and this person want to live together. So you guys are going to have to get an apartment, or you're going to have to get a house. So you're saving the money to do that. Maybe you and your partner want to go on vacation, or there's something that you guys want to do financially together. So you're really putting in the work, and you know that it's going to be a long process. So I feel like you're going to be putting in this work over an extended period of time. One thing to make sure and to avoid is that you're not too focused on the outcome, or that you're focused on the wrong things. I feel like this is saying don't get too tunnel vision, don't get too off track, don't allow this to overtake this love, okay? The outcome here, we have the 8 of Swords. So I feel like you may find yourself getting stuck in your head. Maybe something doesn't go the way that you want with work. Maybe there's a certain amount of money that you feel like you need to make, and it's not going to be possible at the current job you're in, or it's not going to be possible this month for some reason. That's okay. Think about the bigger picture. Like I said, whatever you're doing, I feel like you're going to be doing it for a long time. So pace yourself. Okay, this Pentacles card is associated with the earth signs, and the earth signs definitely put their head down and they work on one thing for a very long time. Okay, so I feel like whatever this is, it's going to take time to manifest. It's going to take time to mature. So don't try to push the process. Don't try to make it go faster. Okay, just kind of enjoy where you are and know that it's all a part of your journey, and focus more on this new relationship, whether it is with yourself or with another person. So most important message for Aquarius. We have, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So yeah, for some of you, you're gonna be really working on yourself. Though you may have a partner, though you may be elevating in your relationship, for some of you, you're elevating in your relationship with the universe, or you're elevating in your relationship with God, okay? You're moving forward on a path, and it's going to take time for things to manifest. It's going to take time for things to happen. So the more that you can focus more on your journey, on your path, as opposed to the physical things like the work or the amount of money that you have or the house that you're trying to manifest or whatever it is that you're trying to bring in, the more bearable the process is going to be. So make sure that you take time to really get closer with whatever your faith is. All right, I hope that has helped, and let's get ready for Pisces. All right, so last but certainly not least, our Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the most important messages for Pisces? All right, so present moment, we have the Sun of Swords. The goal is the 4 of Pentacles. Main focus, the 3 of Cups. The obstacle is the 8 of Cups. And the outcome is the 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys may be really focused on work, and it's something that you're going to be working on for a while, something that you're going to put a lot of effort in, something that you're going to patiently craft. We have the Sun of Swords as the present moment energy. So you might be really determined to get something done, really determined to do something right now. But the goal here is the 4 of Pentacles. So make sure that whatever it is that you're working towards, that you're not too attached to the outcome, that you're not too attached to the financial or material gain that this thing can bring. Make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, or you're always keeping in mind that you're doing it for something better, like you're doing it to bring more happiness, or you're doing it to bring more love, or you're doing it to bring more time to spend with your friends and your family and your loved ones. Okay, don't get too attached to how much money is this going to make me, or what am I going to be able to buy as a result of this. Those are the things that you kind of want to stay away from. you really want to stay in a place of connection this month, okay? So I feel like this is a good month for you to go out, to enjoy, to talk to people, to have conversations with people. It could be brand new people, it could be old people, okay? Not like geriatric old people, but like people that you've known in your life. But it could be old people too. The obstacle for you is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like for you, the challenge is going to, for some of you, it's going to go in different directions. For some of you, you're going to want to stay more in your head, more in the dream space, more in the spiritual space, and you're going to want to have, you're going to need to ground yourself and come down and have some connection with people, because I feel like this is going to be really important for your growth, for your development, for keeping you on track, for giving you a bigger reason to do things other than money. Knowing that you're doing it so that you can make more memories or that you can make more friends. That's going to be more important. For some of you this month, it's about detaching from the physical world and moving into the spiritual world. So wherever you've been, if you've been more work-minded, if you have been really pushing really hard, kind of come back to the spiritual, okay? For some of you, there's going to be something that you're going to need to walk away from. This could be a job, this could be a relationship, this could be a work situation kind of thing that you're having to walk away from. And the outcome of the month is the Two of Wands. So you are going to be analyzing where you've been and analyzing where you are and looking toward the future and deciding how you want to move forward. Okay, I feel like whatever this Eight of Cups is, whatever this walking away from or whatever you're moving towards or from, whatever that is, it puts you in a place of having to choose the next direction to move into. So by the end of the month, you're going to be in a space where you're going to be looking for the next thing to do. So that's why I think it's important to make sure that you're not staying too attached to the outcome, because you might find by the end of the month that you want a brand new outcome. You may have been searching and chasing for one thing and you're like, I don't even want that anymore. That doesn't resonate with me, or that doesn't serve me, or that's not doing anything for anyone, or it's not serving my highest good. It's not serving my partner's highest good. It's not serving my family's highest good, whatever it is. Okay, some of you may have been really attached to money and you're going to want to be moving away from that. Okay, let's pull a Universe Has Your Back deck card. Okay, so the card that fell out for you is Attack, Pain, Fear, Judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Okay, so I don't remember what other sign this came out for, but this did come out for someone else as well. So this month, if you're feeling any of these emotions, if you feel attacked by someone, okay, that's their way of saying that I need help. And it may not necessarily be they need your help, but they need help from someone. Okay, if you're feeling pain, it means you need help. Okay, so it's time to reach out and connect with someone. Maybe it's a good time to reconnect with friends. With it being, Libra season, I feel like this is a really great time to connect and to go out and to kind of tell people what you've been going through, what you experienced during this Virgo season. What did you come into contact with? What did you feel? Any fear, any judgment, any separation. Anytime any of these themes come up, instead of taking them as personal attacks and taking them, personal and, feeling pain from them, kind of view it as help, whether you're the one experiencing this, okay? If you find yourself experiencing these emotions, then that's when you want to reach out to someone. But if you're feeling these things from someone else, it's meaning that they may need your help. They may need you to reach out to them, okay? So I feel like connection, talking to people is going to be really important for you. All right, so that is the reading. That is all the signs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.